All right. So hey guys. So today we're gonna be playing some more NBA Live. We're gonna be playing two head-to-head events. Then after which we might play like one season game, like one the first or second quarter. One of those two. I'm still contemplating which one I should. But we're not gonna extend this video too much because we already covered a lot of well, not a lot, but general stuff in the previous video where I posted um on this series. So today I have one rival. I just had two. One which who I beat, and I'll probably have to pick someone else from these guys. But now because of my rank, everyone else is an 82, 81 or higher. So you expect a couple of elite players in each lineup. Um, so what my rival? Where's this rival from? Oh, Golden State. Golden State. Now let's make it more fun. Let's increase that rivalry. Let me see. Let me play this guy. He's the Washington Wizards. Okay. Um, Probably gonna play. I don't even know which lineup. What does he even have in his Wizards team? Westbrook. Wow. Well, my lineup I have 283s, 181, 282. How? So how is that even? Oh, that's his best team. Okay, so I discovered they put your best team as your stats in front of when in your head-to-head profile. Well, I guess it's gonna be West Side versus East Side. Uh, Man, I don't even know. I don't know what team to pick. Probably go with my. Let's go with my small ball lineup. I usually pick the teams based on like what players can make better threes, but it's not consistent, which we will also talk about as we're playing these are the head-to-head events. But yeah, in general, as I said previously, the game is not bad at all. Um, just a few minor fixes here and there, and again, this game will be pretty awesome because it's free. Probably beat the competition. Well, not really. It's just NBA 2K is like what $9. I don't think anyone would that many people would have this game out for free in comparison to that, which is $9. It's not economical at all. But so let's talk about the threes. The three system in this game. I don't even know if that's the term they used to refer to it, but I'll refer to it as that for these purposes. The threes in this game are not consistent. For one thing, I always thought there was a pattern depending on what players are playing in your lineup. I always thought there are certain hotspots they have, like in 2K, they would tell you, oh, this is their hotspot when it turns red, it's your hotspot when it turns blue. But in this one, it's pretty, really weird. There's no certain way that you would know, like for sure, this is the best way to make it three. They might be like the closest you could get to, like in the gauge. They might want you to get it perfect, depending on the person's three ability. For example, shoot three point shooting ability. For example, in this game, they made Kobe 77. Shooting is like 70 or so or about. I don't remember the exact stats, but it's in that ballpark. And then in order to score, you either have to get to a gauge of 4 or a gauge of 2, as low as 2. And as bad as it seems, it works sometimes. So I used to think there was a pattern like, okay, so for people with lesser abilities for threes, you give them lower gauges to shoot. But apparently, that doesn't seem to be the case because Chris Paul or someone who has good 3 point shots can stay in the same position, shoot consecutively in the same position, and miss the second time, which is weird because it's frustrating when you're in a game where it's tied. You don't want to go to OT or it's a live event and you don't want to waste your stamina because you know that you have to wait 7 minutes to replace it. So, um, that's the only inconveniencing thing about this three system. It's just it's not consistent. If there was a certain way that it would be more accurate in terms of like you shoot from the same place, exact place, with the same exact gauge, and then you miss like a high percentage of the time. Which is this is just weird and frustrating some players. Um, so we just finished the first head to head. We'll probably just play the rivals now. Golden State versus Golden State because I don't want to pick on anyone for now. I'm gonna use my defensive lineup. So as we were saying, the three system in this game, I don't know if there is a certain way that works. Probably someone's mastered it and is balling on this game. But for now, I'm still debating how good it is. So I haven't really given this game a certain rating yet. Some people have already decided that yeah, they're not gonna play this game, frustrate themselves like EA always does. But I think it has potential. I think it has some good potential. Right now, the game that's by EA, I'm thinking that it's probably most prolific is Madden, which is like everyone's playing, and it's pretty easy to like win a game in Madden. Because when I first started Madden, and I started winning like easily, I was like, how is it supposed to be possible? Just in case I'm doing something wrong, because I don't play football that much. I mean, I watch it sometimes, but like I was thinking there's more intricacy in like the controls, but it was pretty simple and it was pretty understandable to actually play. So probably that because it's less frustrating in Madden, that's why it probably has more correspondence. But here though, it's just weird. Oh, see, this is the thing with their service. This is exactly what we're talking about. Well, it was cut short. Sorry guys, it's EA servers. We're probably gonna be going back again then to just play a normal season game because this one messed up just now. Or we could just end this video because we mostly talked about what we initially said we were going to talk about, which is just a bunch of the 3 point system. So yeah, if there's someone that knows how to manipulate this, or EA should have just told us, because in live events you see the hotspots when they tell you, oh, scramble, shoot from this hotspot, shoot from that hotspot, and then you do, and then at the end of the day you go try to apply it to an actual game and it's different. Like, why is it different? Why could you shoot a certain with certain accuracy in a live event, and then you come to your season game or come to your head to head game and it's not the same thing? It's just it's weird. It's inconvenient. So I think that's probably one major complaint that people have about this game. But what I still like most, and I'm probably gonna repeat this for like many times, is the fluidity. Like the way they made the apart from game physics, the way they made the animations, like it's pretty good. Especially like for example, for them to make an like authentic basketball game. For example, if I go to Kobe to the end corner and just stand, I don't have to press any buttons. He already takes a defensive stance, and just like that, it seems like it's the normal thing they would do like an actual game. Um, so there are also other things you could do except where you stand still. It's like you just sometimes you could just take this relaxed stance. If you're from far off, you can't do it when you're close because you always see now he's in a relaxed stance, just rhythmic dribbling, ball side to side, like doing whatever he wants at that point, which is pretty cool, I think, in relations to comparison to actual what players do in the NBA. So that's pretty good for a mobile game, and I think that's probably one of the reasons that attracted players to it. But in general, this is probably one of the top games in the App Store right now as I'm talking, because I researched it. I looked up probably top grossing games in the App Store, and this was part of it. It's high up in the list, pretty actually. So I don't know. It's probably going to be reducing in coming months because obviously new games going to be released. But the fact that it's this good, and I think it will eventually beat out the competition, is because first, number one, obviously it's free, and being this good of a game, why would you? Oh, still went in. Being this good of a game, it's actually beneficial to everyone else. It just makes life so much easier. So yeah, I think EA just needs to work on some of the things. And I said one nice touch might be that they should add some commentary. But apart from that, I think this game is it has room for improvement. Not saying there isn't, but I think it's doing pretty well for now, which is a good thing. So I might keep playing this game in a series. I might go to other games like Afterpulse. I'm trying to go into it. The only thing with Afterpulse is just the time it takes for it to just load a single online game, multiplayer. So yeah, that's been it. I lost this game with Golden State Warriors versus Golden State Warriors, but the second one, which was against Washington, I probably won that one. So yeah, West Side, Best Side. Boston ain't got nothing. Oh, I said Boston, Washington. Actually, I was thinking of Celtics. So okay, so that's been it. If there's something that you want me to talk about this game, some of your complaints, some of the things you think they should add, you can leave it in the comments below. But so far, if you like what you see, please subscribe. I really appreciate it if you subscribe, and tell me if anything what you think they should add to this game that would make it better. So yeah, that's been it, and see you in the next one.